Hello again, my friend. I'm really glad you're here. Today's story is about change, fear, and the unexpected strength we discover when we're pushed outside our comfort zone. It's a story that might remind you of yourself or someone you know. This is a story about courage and new beginnings. The first speech. Liam had always been afraid of public speaking. Even in school, his hands would shake, and his voice would break when he had to speak in front of a group. Now, at 28, he had a great job in a tech company, but one thing hadn't changed. The fear was still there. One day, his manager asked him to give a short presentation about his project. "It's only 10 minutes, she said, smiling. "You know the topic better than anyone." Liam nodded, but inside, he was panicking. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept going over what he wanted to say. He even practiced in front of the mirror, but nothing made him feel ready. The day of the presentation came. He stood in front of the team, his hands cold and sweaty. He looked around the room, saw the faces of his colleagues, and froze. For a second, everything went silent in his mind. Then he remembered something his friend had once told him. Don't focus on yourself. Focus on helping the people listening. So he took a deep breath, smiled, and began. Slowly at first, but then his voice became stronger. He talked about the project, the challenges, the solutions, and even made a small joke. To his surprise, people laughed. When he finished, the room clapped. His manager said, "Great job, Liam." For the first time in years, he felt proud not because he was perfect, but because he had done it anyway. Now let us take a look at some vocabulary. These words might be challenging at B2 level. Let's begin with public speaking. This means talking in front of a group of people. Liam had a fear of public speaking. Now we'll look at hands would shake. His hands moved because he was nervous. When Liam felt anxious, his hands would shake. Let's check voice would break. His voice became weak or shaky from fear. Liam's voice would break when he was stressed. Now we have tech company, a business that works with technology. Liam worked for a tech company. Let's go over presentation. A formal talk about a topic. Liam had to give a presentation about his project. Here's panicking, feeling sudden fear or stress. Liam was panicking the night before his speech. Now let's check sweaty. Wet with sweat because of stress. His hands were cold and sweaty. Let's try froze. Couldn't move or speak from fear. Liam froze in front of the room. Here's went silent. Everything became quiet. Liam's thoughts went silent when he got nervous. Now notice focus. To concentrate on something. Liam had to focus on his audience, not himself. Let's look at deep breath. Breathing in slowly to calm down. Liam took a deep breath before he started. Now try challenges, difficult problems. Liam talked about the challenges in his project. And now solutions, the answers to problems. He shared the solutions he found. Don't forget small joke, a short, funny sentence. Liam made a small joke to relax the room. Now we have clapped. When people hit their hands together to show support. The team clapped after his talk. Let's check proud. Feeling good about something you did. Liam felt proud of facing his fear. Finally, look at done it anyway. Did something even though it was hard. Liam did this speech anyway, despite his fear. Thanks for reading this story. Sometimes we wait for fear to disappear, but often we have to move forward while still feeling afraid. That's what courage is. Keep believing in yourself. Until next time.